What up, Soul Fam? How are you today? It's a beautiful day here in New York. It's sunny. It's 74. Holy crap. I didn't even know it was that warm. I'm not bummed. I'm going to work and it's 74 degrees outside. And I have a sweater on. When I got up this morning and I got dressed, it was kind of cool. So I was like, I'm going to dress for the weather. And every time somebody tells me, oh, it's going to be 65 tomorrow, it's going to be 70, it's going to be 69, I'm like, yes. I get all excited and then I dress for the weather and then I'm underdressed, I'm cold, and I'm uncomfortable. The day I actually dress because I feel cold and I don't believe anybody what they say about the weather anymore, and it's freaking hot. Go figure. That's just how it is for me. I think my father would call that Murphy's Law. I think. But yeah, it's hot. Feels good. I'm on my way to work. I get out later on this evening. I'm blessed. At least I'm going to work. As I was leaving my house, a tornado of flower petals, like the wind just blew, and all of these beautiful flower petals from this beautiful pink tree with these beautiful pink flowers just like blessed me with their essence. It was gorgeous, and I wish I could have recorded that, because it was like a moment that I had with an air elemental. That's what it felt like I was having a moment with an air elemental. And I had this air elemental moment yesterday, but it wasn't with flower petals. I was leaving work and I was walking with the girls, and I'm the only one. There's like this one big ball of bugs. One big, like, giant ball of bugs. Big enough that it would have hit all of us. But for some reason, this ball of bugs shrunk up to make themselves like a tighter ball of bugs, flying gnats or whatever they are. And I walk into them. They don't walk into them. I walk into them. Holy shit, I'm turning red. It's hot. I walk into them. I'm trying to dodge them like the Matrix guy. They're all laughing at me. You know, they're like country chicks. And I'm like this city girl. I'm like, bug! They're in my hair. And yesterday my hair was curly, and I'm like, they're in my hair. They're going to be stuck in the little waves. And like, why are they only getting me? Why not you guys? And the first thing one of the girls says is because they love you. So it made me think of air elementals saying hello, and that's their way of saying hello. And today they blessed me with flower petals, and they're like, we're back. I wanted to say thank you to you guys for watching and tuning into the Purge and Burn, to my Purge and Burn, the one that set off the fire alarm and made everything like mega mad loud. I apologize. I took that freaking fire thing alarm off of my wall. I know they're for safety and all that blah 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 stuff, okay? My husband's he gets really mad that I take them off the wall, and they're just a pain in the ass, because sometimes when you cook, even if you're not burning anything, they go off. So I like take them down, and then I'll put like the one in the kitchen back up when I'm done cooking, just because they go off even with like steam when you're cooking spaghetti. They're a pain in the ass. But in my room, in my healing room, I take mine off the wall because I burn sage, and I'm always burning something, so it's always gonna go off. So I take it down, and I don't want it up. Well, my husband walks around. He knows I take these things off the wall, and he must have found it. I shoved it in the drawer, like I hid it. He found it, put it back on the wall. Didn't even realize that he put it on the wall until it went off yesterday. I don't know. It was weird. I should have checked. Should have prepared myself. I was just so eager to do the Purge and Burn that I didn't even get all set up and do like anything fancy smancy. You know, I just like burned it. I did like in my mind's eye, I envisioned myself meditating and doing this really beautiful burn and purge for you guys, and lighting candles and doing the whole stage setup thing and making it really presentable. And on my way home, I just did a lot of my own meditation as I'm driving, and you know, I already thanked and expressed and felt and quieted my mind. I did everything within. So by the time I got home, I was just like, I'm ready to burn. I just want to burn. Screw the candles, screw the feathers, screw everything. Just burn. It was just like a burn. And that's what I did. Just like burned it. Maybe the next quarter moon phase, I'll set it up and make it look really pretty for you guys. And we'll do it all fancy schmancy. But I just want to let you know, you don't have to set up a stage to do these things. I know there's a lot of channelers out there that really set the mood. And you know, the mood is important, but I feel like your personality, your characteristic, you as a person, you are the vibration. You create the frequency. All that other stuff, those are just tools. So the candles, the feathers, those are just tools. It looks nice. It might add a little, you know, something extra here and there. But I'll do that extra for you guys next time. I promise you, I will do the extras. And I agree, they do look nice, and it feels good. It feels powerful to do these extra things. It's just I was so eager to burn, and I thought I was only gonna write like 3 or 4 things on my list, and I ended up almost filling the whole page out. I had a lot to burn, a lot to get rid of, a lot to let go of, and I feel great today. A lot of that energy came in from the Schumann resonance. It's still coming in. It's spiking at about 80 amplitude right now, which is high, but it's been higher. It's been in the hundreds before. Still creating a lot of, you know, great stuff for our DNA, helping us shift, downloads, all that good stuff. But I still feel like this is not the big one. There's another one coming, another one maybe behind this one, maybe it's tomorrow. I still feel like it's gonna hit higher than an 80 amplitude. I feel like the geomagnetics aren't even being touched right now. I feel like the geomagnetics, it's got to be something where it's going to rise it up to at least the yellow or the red. I can feel it. It's coming. It's coming. And all that energy that I was feeling, and I told you guys it was coming, and some of you guys are probably thinking, oh wow, yeah, she's right, it's here, it came. You know, I think I shared with you that I was having the hot feet a couple days ago, and I usually feel the energy 3 days in advance. And I was checking, the Schumann was down, and it came back online, and it actually came back online with information. But it wasn't not any big spikes or anything like, whoa, that was crazy. But you know, it did give off some really good validation of what I was feeling, but I still feel like it's going to be bigger than that. So I feel like, I don't know, could be tomorrow, could be Sunday, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But you know, there's something coming in. I'm feeling it in my lower back. That's your root chakra area down there, my solar plexus. I feel like maybe I'm purging something. Maybe it's something past life, karma, past life, something stored down there, life traumas. Maybe it's a little bit of my own past life traumas, or it's mixed with the mass collective. That's why I feel so much pain down there, so much release going on. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it in my, like the middle of my back, between the shoulder blades. It was worse yesterday and the day before. Today it's letting up a little bit. I had some popping sensations, so I know that something is being released, because that's usually what happens. You get those popping sensations. That means that something is breaking apart. It's releasing. It's letting go. It's coming up. The energy is pushing it out. But right now, because there's so much energy built up, it's just like push, 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 and there's no release. Nothing is shooting up the spine, so it's all building up, and it's causing like pressure like this, and it's kind of going this way. That's why I think I feel it across my hips, because it's going wide and not bursting and shooting up the spine like I really wanted to. So I have like a lot of little blocks all the way up. I had really bad neck pain about a week ago. I couldn't even turn my neck. Still kind of tender when I look that way. A lot of energy. I think there's a hawk about to cross. Yeah. Beautiful hawk. It's my animal, my totem, my spirit animal, the hawk. I get excited when I see the hawk. What else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you guys, and then I was like, I'm going to remember, and now I forgot. I don't remember. Damn, I hate when that happens. Oh, I posted something on my community chat. I was called a conspiracy theorist. I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist. I consider myself a critical thinker, and everything that people consider conspiracy is kind of merging with, esoteric stuff. I think they have a connection. I feel like they have a connection. Not I think. I feel like they have a connection because a lot of things are connecting esoterically, spiritually. I think I mentioned before, everything with politics and the awakening, spirituality, there's a connection there. Because I don't do the whole voting thing. I don't do the whole thing with politics and presidents and politicians and all that shit. I don't care. But for the last couple of months, I've been drawn in, not watching news, but I've been drawn in by truthers, people like Jordan Sather, his channel is Destroying the Illusion, Educating Liberals, David Icke. There's a couple of truthers out there that I listen to, and the message merges esoterically with what I'm going through my awakening. So I don't put too much thought into what they're saying or doing, but I'm acknowledging what's going on, and I can see the connection spiritually. And we are in for a roller coaster ride. Like, it's gonna get deep, it's gonna get scary. I knew it was gonna get deep and scary. I thought it was gonna get deep and scary in another way. I had no idea it was gonna be this huge virus. I didn't know they were going to mess with our liberties, our constitutional rights. And these are things that we need to protect, because this is World War III. This is the war to steal your soul. And they're going to fuck with you any way they can by taking away your rights, your money, your food, separating you from your friends and your family. I mean, they have this bill, I don't even know the correct term of what you call it. Is it a bill? Is it, I don't know the political lingo and all that, but it's called the HR 6666, I think it is. And in California, they want to go house to house and test people. Now the tests I don't want to be tested. I don't know if whatever they have on that swab that they're sticking up your nose, if they're giving you something. If they're going to get the test back and it's going to say that you're COVID positive when you're actually COVID negative. Is there anything, I don't even think that this is a flu. I mean, like, not a flu, but I don't think it is what they're saying it is. I have a couple different theories. I feel like it could be some sort of a mild flu. They say that 5G plays a huge role in all this. I didn't really know what my take on 5G was. I feel like we all have to raise our vibration anyways, because the frequency and vibration of the planet is changing. Therefore, our frequency and vibration has to change. So because of the way everything's happening and evolving, I knew that one day we were going to have, we went from 3G to 4G to now 5G. I knew that one day we were going to have 5G and everything was going to be faster and stuff, and they swear that the radiation shit doesn't mess with you. Scientifically, I don't know who to believe or what to believe anymore. I feel like if you can raise your vibration and evolve, that's why eating healthy is so important. That's why taking care of your body is so important, so you can survive through this, so you could go through this evolutionary change. It may do things to us. It may harm us in certain ways, but we will adapt to it. Does that make sense? We will adapt to it. So maybe that's what this whole COVID is. Maybe it has nothing to do with a real illness. Maybe this 5G is making everybody ill. Could be. Could be that they sprayed something in these big cities, a chemical, and that's why people are getting sick. I know when I lived in New York City, I was taking the subway, and they were handing out flyers, and they were warning people that they were going to spray a little chemical in the subways, and it may make you very, very sick and give you flu-like symptoms. I said, when I find that paper, I will share it with you guys. And I've mentioned that in one of my other videos. They claimed it was a weapon for terrorists. So if we were to be attacked, then they would release this chemical. I feel like, and that was like six years ago when they said this. So could it be that they just released that chemical, and whatever that chemical is, it's airborne and contagious, and it makes sense to me because a chemical can latch onto your clothes, onto surfaces, and live a while. Viruses, not so much. So I feel like it could be a chemical. But with our government, who fucking knows? Like, I'm so sick of not really knowing what's really going on, other than I know something's going on. And all I can do about it is have some common sense. All I can do is take care of my body, be positive, hold a high vibration, and embrace these changes, and try to acclimate to the changes that are happening. Some people are a little bit more sensitive, so it's going to be a little bit more painful. If you haven't been taking care of your body, if it is a flu or if it is radiation from 5G, either way, it can kill you because you're too weak to survive. You don't have the oxygen in your cells to not adapt, but to rejuvenate what's being damaged and killed off in your body. And when that happens, death happens. So you really just want to take care of yourself. You really don't know what's happening or going on. We probably won't know the truth about any of this for another couple of years. Could be 10, could be 20, could be 100 years from now, and it'll be written in history what is really happening. But I don't trust anybody. I don't trust any government. There's some things that Donald Trump is doing that makes me feel like we have hope. But then there's I see two different Donald Trumps. There's a 3D version of him, and there's a 5D version of him. 3D version is all about, I support vaccinations. I got Fauci and Birx and all these other fuckheads who were going to kill you. CDC, I support. Then I see the 5D Trump that's let's bring Fauci to the stage. Let's let him make an idiot of himself so everybody could see that he's dumb, that he's trying to kill you, that Bill Gates wants to kill you, that, they're trying to take your freedoms away. This is what they're going to do. So I really don't know. It's 1 minute he's like this, and the next minute he's like that. There's so many doctors out there talking about so much stuff. It's which doctor has the credentials that are true, are believable. So it all just boils down to common sense, honestly, just common sense. I mean, then you got the doctors that are out there that are following all the guidelines for everything because that's what they're taught to do. That's what they're told to do. Most doctors aren't even taught nutrition to keep you healthy. And it's like our healthcare system, they're all just being indoctrinated, and it's like they're all being trained to go against their own people. Even our police officers. You have police officers arresting people for fucking surfing in the ocean. Fuck. It's crazy. So I'm just trying not to put too much thought into any of this negativity that's happening. Living on a timeline where life is normal as usual. Going to work. Not as much, but I'm going to work. I'm making money. I have my family. We're able to go to the store without waiting in line. I mean, my rebel ass even is at the point where I'm making it a point not to wear my mask in public, to show people that you don't need it. You don't fucking need it. Stop breathing in your own carbon dioxide. It's going to kill you. It's stupid. Just stupid. Take my vitamins. I'm eating healthy. I'm even starting to be more diligent. Is that the word I want to use? More careful, more aware. I'm more aware of the foods that I'm eating now and drinking and putting into my system. I've increased my lemon intake, my lime intake. I started my iodine treatments again, I put it in my coffee. And if I don't put it in my coffee, I put it in my smoothie. Putting the iodine in the water tastes nasty. It just tastes like you're drinking pool water. But I put my iodine in my coffee or my smoothie or a glass of orange juice. And that iodine will help you with any of this radiation that's going around. Helps the cells, helps your brain. Taking my vitamin C. But now that we're going into the summer with the sunshine and stuff, I tend to lay off of my vitamins. I'll still take my minerals, but I'll lay off some of the vitamins because, I get a lot of the fruits and veggies from the farmers, the local farmers. I get out into the sunshine and I get direct sun, and I'm gardening. My hands are in the dirt and I'm just healing, and I'm in, exchanging this energy with Gaia. And, recharging my avatar up to prepare me, to store this beautiful natural energy to prepare me for the next winter. I heard that whistleblowers are saying that this winter is going to be worse than ever. And basically all it is it's fear porn, and fear will lower your immune system and will make you very sick. So when people tell me this fear shit, I don't react anymore. I don't put any thought into it. I just acknowledge it and I just let it go. I just acknowledge and let it go. I don't invest any energy into it. And that's a big part of this whole awakening, is learning how and when to invest energy. And I refuse to invest energy in fear. I refuse to live in fear. We were not created to live on this beautiful planet to live in fear and have all this beauty surround us and be afraid to adventure in this beauty. So, yeah. This video went in a totally different direction. This is not what I intended to talk about. It just kind of went there. But there is some connection with politics and everything that is happening right now. Everything that's going on. There is a connection. And it's all connected to this beautiful awakening. It's connected to your spirit. ultimately. In the end, it's all connected to your spirit. They're trying to steal your soul. So don't let them steal your soul. Stand up for your rights, even if it's scary as shit. Know your rights. Study your constitutional rights. Study the constitutional... why is the words not coming out right? It's hot in here. Study the Constitution. Know what your rights are. Know what fight for your freedom. Don't let these lower vibrational people, these politicians, don't let them take away your freedom. Don't let them take away your liberty. Fight, fight, fight. So I posted a video, Dr. Buttar, on my community channel. And normally I don't put too much energy into something. I don't invest into something, but I've been watching a lot of his videos, and a lot of what he says resonates with me. Even though what he says sounds really fucking scary. It's better to be aware than not know anything at all. So you can't protect yourself and your family if you really don't know what's going on. So be aware and know when to invest your energy. And I decided to invest some energy into what he was saying, and I signed that petition that he talks about in that video. And I received an email back from one of the senators stating that they weren't in the office right now, that they appreciate my email, yada, 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 and they'll get back to me. If you feel guided to watch that video, and if you feel guided to sign that petition, please do. Please read it. Don't just do it because I said to do it or I'm suggesting to do it. Read it. Read it. And know that you are a sovereign being. Know that you are divine. And don't let them steal your soul. If you love your family, stand up for your freedom. Stand up and protect your soul. I love you guys. I gotta go to work now. Bye.